If a Shinigami has not dropped a death note into your life, you'd be surprised to find out how fast and easy it is to make your own.
Hi everybody, I'm Amy. Welcome to my channel. Thanks for joining me for an anime-inspired craft. Today's project is the Death Note notebook and how to make a quill pen.
You can find links for all the materials you will need for this project in the description below the video, both on YouTube and at CraftyMcFangirl.com. Download and print out the pattern at CraftyMcFangirl.com. You will need a black notebook. I will link to the one I used below. It's the correct size to fit the pattern. A ballpoint pen, scissors, tape, a white ink gel pen, Mod Podge, and a paintbrush. An optional black permanent marker, a large white turkey feather, a bamboo skewer or something similar, a pair of small pliers, and a strong glue like E6000. After you have downloaded and printed out the pattern pages, you will start with a plain black notebook. I chose a hardcover style that's very thin to match the anime. Use the first page of the pattern and cut out the Death Note title. Position it on the notebook in the center near the top and secure it with tape. Using your ballpoint pen and pushing down with a good amount of pressure, trace over the entire title. When you carefully remove the pattern, you will be left with a perfect indentation of the title in the cover. Using a white gel ink pen, carefully trace over the title on the cover, then let the ink dry before you touch it. Next, it's time to work with page 2 of the pattern. Trim out the Death Note instruction page with your scissors. I also decided to remove the first page from the notebook with an X-Acto blade. Then use Mod Podge to cover the inside of the front cover of the notebook and stick down the Death Note instructions, making sure there are no wrinkles or air bubbles underneath. When you have it nice and flat, use a paintbrush to spread a thin, even coat of Mod Podge on the top. Try to cover the instruction page in one shot so that you don't cause the ink to bleed or get damaged from over-brushing. It's important to let the Mod Podge dry completely for several hours before closing the notebook. This is to avoid pages getting stuck together. One thing you may need to do after the Mod Podge is dry is to clean up any white edges with a black marker. To make a quill pen, start with a large white turkey feather. Cut off the tip and use a bamboo skewer or something similar to poke out the inside of the barrel of the quill. Then mark the length of the cleared area on the skewer. Using a small pair of pliers, remove the ink barrel from a ballpoint pen. Then cut the barrel to match the length you marked on the bamboo skewer. Using a strong glue like E6000, apply a good-sized glob to the end of the ink barrel. Only put the glue on the end. As you work the barrel into the stem of the feather with a twisting motion, the bead of glue at the end will get smoothed around inside, but it won't fill it so much that it oozes out at the tip. An overflow of glue is what you want to avoid. Allow the glue to dry for several hours before using your new quill pen. Your Death Note notebook and quill pen will give you the power of life and death over your to-do lists or school notes or whatever you decide to use it for.
Thanks so much for crafting with me today. Have fun with your Death Note notebook and be careful with how you use it. If you enjoyed this project and you want to see what's coming next, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.